Good morning, folks. It is what day is today? Wednesday. I'm supposed to know this before I turn the camera on so people can keep track of this stuff. It's August the 10th on this Thursday. I've lost the day. It's Thursday, August the 10th. That's what it is. We have internet problems today. Well, it started last night actually at 9:27. So when I was doing the stream outside and we were getting that bad internet connection, it actually was my connection. It was my Wi-Fi. It's something to do with my service provider. Something's wrong. I don't know what's going on. I've sent him an email. I actually had to end one stream outside and put the other stream on pause because I don't have enough bandwidth. Not Wi-Fi. Internet service provider, Lester. That's the problem. It's not me. ISPN. Something happened last night at 9:27. That's when it started. When I was outside with you guys doing the search and rescue for the little duck running around. Remember that? When I threatened to let a duck die if I didn't get enough thumbs up. That's when it started. It was, and I kept getting that bad connection, and we thought it was, you know, because I was at that end, the other end of the pan. That had nothing to do with it. It was because when I came in, I checked the other encoders, and it said 9:27 and 9. What's that time? 9:27 and like 9:34, 9:36. It said that it was having connection problems on the two encoders, which is exactly when I was having the problem outside. So then my internet, I thought I'm gonna go do a test, and while I was streaming, and I had no speed. And then I checked YouTube, and it said that the connection was really bad, and there was going to be lots of buffering. So I don't know what that was like last night, but I couldn't do anything here. I couldn't watch TV. I couldn't do anything because I had no internet, unless I wanted to turn the internet, or unless I wanted to turn the streaming off. That was the only way that I could have internet last night, for personal matters. So I went to bed. Oh, I'm still so tired. I had lots of brain waves because of all the suggestions that were sent to me about camera covers and things like that. Thinking of all kinds of different things. My head's been going in design phase. Dougie's good. I'm allowed to touch his nose. I can rub his nose. He lets me give him love now. He's in the thumbnail, if you noticed, and he was awake. Doug, come in here. People want to see you. Come here. Doug. Doug, come. Doug, heel. Doug, heel. The only thing that dog knows is heel. All right. Come on. People want to see you. Right. Yes, there you are. So he's awake. Oh, boys, I'm tired. Man, I don't like this. I could sleep a whole day, I think. I think I could, guys. No, Dave, I sprayed my room before I way before I went to bed. Actually, when I went upstairs and got the camera off the roof, then I sprayed the whole room, shut the door. So I said, if any buggers are in here, you're dying right now. I'm just potentially grumpy, guys. It's not confirmed yet. You know, like when a little kid's tired, they're sort of grumpy. Yeah, I'm right there. You know, it's like. But we got an internet problem. I had to, like I said, right now I turned the streams off. This is the only stream going on the channel right now. Is this, guys? So like, if anybody wants ducks, it's like we should have everybody here this morning. Anything you can do to make me grumpy? Let's try. Let's give her a good crack, man. Throw it at me. Give me the material and we'll see where it takes me. No, I know you're just kidding. If you're leaving the property with the ducks out, I'm going to consider that a confirmed kill. I don't understand, Donovan. You have a stampede victim. Oh, last night there was a stampede last night, guys. But it didn't last long. I was like, because I yelled at them and they stopped. But it wasn't like, well, first of all, the Doug sensor didn't go off. He was sitting there on the bed, looking out the window, and never got upset. And that's what I use as an indicator if it's a false alarm stampede or if it's a real stampede. And Doug did nothing. He just sit there. Like I got up and I was standing at the door with the rifle's hanging beside the door, and I'm standing there looking at the rifle. I'm looking at Doug. Doug's like just chilling. I'm like, well, there must be nothing in the yard if Doug's spidey senses aren't freaking out, because if there's anything in the yard, he loses it. Because of smell. His smell sense is boom, and his nose is working again. So I think they just got to love the world of predictive text, changing my words after. Oh, I hit send. Yeah, I've had that happen too. Where I'm typing messages to people, especially on Facebook, and it's like, what? I didn't type that, and then when I hit enter, it just changed. Everything changed, the whole message, and sentences, there'd be like 2 sentences, the bottom sentence disappears. Like, oh, we don't need that. That's your final thought. Yeah, anyways, so there was one freak, I yelled, and it seemed to calm them down after I yelled. I wasn't going to stand there with the gun. If Doug's sitting there on the bed, looking out the window, and he didn't care, actually. He put his head back down, and I was like, oh, there's nothing here. Oh, you have messages. I know that wing ding font. I still, whoever designed that, I was like, what was he on? He was dropping something, man. I'd like to know the person that can read that stuff. Like, yeah, that's what he was dropping, doing that wing ding stuff. But do you ever type a sentence, then change it to wing dings and send it to somebody, and they look at it like who could understand that? It was an art project. I'm a little tired today, Harvey Howard. Do I have the bird feeder from years ago? Do I have the bird? Yes, I have the bird feeder from years ago. Which one? I've got different ones. I've got my coffee. No, that's my regular one. It's my Lionel mug that was sent to me by a fan. Oh, sorry. I don't know why they do that. They put it that way. Why? That's the thing. When they laminate coffee mugs, they're all for left-handed people, because if you're left-handed, you drink your coffee this way, so then everybody gets to see your mug. But us right-handed people, they print them on the wrong side, because then all you guys see is white, and I don't need to see this message. I'm supposed to be advertising it. Doug woke up. Basically, became him about 11:30. He paced the room a little bit. 11:30, it was like that. He woke up later, snapped out of her. Or put it on both sides, yeah, either way. The world's racist against right-hand people. Because look at this, I got a drink with the left-handed mug, and I'm right-handed. Why can't I have a right-handed coffee mug? Like, why? Why can I not have a right-handed coffee mug? That would fix all the world's problems, right-handed coffee mugs. Well, I notice it because when I stream, and I'm like this, and I'm like, I want to show you because it was a gift from somebody to a channel I watch. Doug spells his name D-U-G. Well, you could drink cocoa, you could drink milk, you could drink your Kool-Aid if you wanted to in a coffee mug. The big bird feeder that stood in the middle of the yard. Big bird feeder that stood in the middle of the yard. I'm trying to remember which one that was. That one was, I'm trying to remember, guys. I've had a lot of bird feeders here. I had a lot of hanging ones. I had one that was, what was it like? It was like a toolbox. I've still got it. Why do you ask about the bird feeders? Can't put a camera in them. No, it's not D-O-U-G. It's D-U-G. As in, he dug a hole when I found him. Dug the digger. Oh, good morning, Rover Pilot. How are you today? You had to unsubscribe from line. There's too much of a net for you. Well, sometimes he can get right out there, but sometimes he's got good stuff. He had a good one last night. Unfortunately, I couldn't watch it. Well, I watched it in 144p. It's the only way I could watch it. It was bad. I didn't even watch it, actually. I just listened to it because I couldn't watch it. I had to set it to the lowest setting that I could go. Or was it 240p? It was really bad, I know that. That was the only way I could stream last night. The cow that just gave birth, congratulations. But it was on decaffeinated coffee? Don't understand that. The geese aren't getting cold, guys. The plan is to, well, the plan is like, here, see this little note? I have a little note on my desk here, see? Kickstarter now, and also I need coffee and dish soap. That's part of the Kickstarter program. It's not going to be on the program, but it's on my note on my desk. And then I've got the costs here, which I have to translate into the Kickstarter. I'm getting closer. Oh, I gotta call this guy. I tell this guy. I gotta call you back, buddy. Okay, bye. I'm trying to convince I'm gonna convince my buddy to come over and well, no, I'm gonna help him. I'm gonna pay him to come over and help me build these outdoor camera stations. I gotta do something. I can't do this much longer the way I'm doing it. I've got to make it easier on Matt, and I still got to make it so that it's easier, but I can still deliver a good product to you guys, as in a quality stream with ducks in it. The key is keeping the ducks in it. No, it's an internet phone, but it's a landline plugged into an internet phone, I guess you could call it. It's an old landline plugged into an internet phone. It's a cordless phone plugged into an internet box. Oh, bad connection. Now we got a bad connection, guys, and I got all the streams turned off. Very bad connection right now. I went offline. Well, I don't even know if I'm online right now. I might be just talking to an iPhone that it looks like I'm online, but I'm not. Is anybody there? Hello? I'm back, okay. Right now I got a big red bar across the top. Bad connection. My internet's bad, guys. Like we're almost dead in the water here because I got no connection to the world. But right now it's like the big red bar and it says very bad. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Hello? Hello? Okay, now my red bar is gone. I'm back on, guys. It's the ISPN, Internet Service Provider. That's my problem today. It's not my network. It's not my Wi-Fi. It's not me for a change. It's somebody else. No, it's not Nescafe. It's President's Choice dark coffee. Good morning, darling. How are you? And how's darling doing this morning? Bad connection again, guys. We're losing you. I'm losing you. Oh, you're back. Oh, bad. We're bad again. We're back. Oh man, this is a yo-yo connection this morning. I don't even know if I'm live. Is anybody there? Oh, we're back. Oh, now I got a connection again. Okay, we're back, guys. We're back. I'm back online. This is bad. Oh, offline. Very bad connection. Very bad connection again. Hello? Hello? Oh, we're back. Well, this bad connections give me some humor to work with. So I'm not that grumpy. I'm back, guys. Oh, this is bad today. And I got all the streams. This is the only stream I'm running. I'm running a little tiny 720p stream on an iPhone. We're getting duck blocked, potentially. Well, I sent the email, but they don't open till 9. I'm still offline, Dave? It's the weather. I'm already committed to 720p, and you can't with the YouTube app. It automatically defaults. Oh, now we got a good connection. We're back, guys. We're back. We're back at full strength. 62 people, 47 thumbs up for a bad internet connection. No, it's not ScrewTube. It's my ISPN. Just so everybody knows. Okay. It's ISPN is my problem today, okay? That's what we're having, technical difficulties at the structural level. Nothing to do with the ducks, ScrewTube, nobody. I thought it was, but it's not. It's actually my connector, the guy who connects me to the web. I have a hunch. This has happened before, and it actually was Cogeco. Anybody that's Canadian knows who Cogeco is. Actually, I think it's Ontario. But anyways, Cogeco is the fiber optic system I'm connected to. And usually when this happens, it means that somebody in Southern Ontario, down in Brampton or Oshawa or who knows, Windsor, fell asleep, dropped his coffee on a server, and reset the system. And then I'm affected 800 miles away. Oh, I'm drinking with the right hand on the left-handed coffee mug. I'm back, Harvey. Okay, so that's what's happening here. We're having, bad connection again. Very bad connection. I'm getting yelled at by my, red bar. We know you're offline before I do. What great. Bad connection again, guys. This is bad this morning. I thought for sure turning everything off. It's like a game of hide and seek. But you know what the thing is, Cheryl, is that I don't know I'm gone. Like I don't know. It's like I'm here, and 1 minute I'm here. I see bad gone again. Well, I'm gonna give this a try. I'm back. Yeah, no, Gene. I have a problem. I have a problem. It's my ISPN. That's the problem here. That's what I'm having problems with today. Is this. No, I'm potentially grumpy from just being physically wiped out. No, not ESPN. ISPN. We have like no connection, guys. This is bad. When you can't stream 720, you can stream 720 on a dial-up connection. Well, yeah, I forgot the N at the end of that. Right, you're right. I got ISP. There you go. All right, it's fixed. ISPN. There you go. That's how tired I am. I'm forgetting the letter at the end. Oh no, it's not it's not your internet, Gene. It's mine. I even reset my radio last night too. I did my radio. I did my transmitter. I did my connection out on my dish. I did everything to get me going. Nothing worked last night. The only way, like I said, I watched one show last night. Had to stream it at 240p or 144p was the only way I could watch. I basically it was like a podcast because I didn't get to see it. Didn't need to see it anyways. I just wanted to listen to him. But we've got problems, and it started last night at 9:27 when I was outside doing the search and rescue for the little golden colored duck. That's when it started. The problem started exactly 9:27. I have documentation on it that things went downhill. And now I'm thinking somebody spilled a coffee on the server last night. Late shift, got back, from the coffee shop and spilled his coffee. But we have a good connection now. So let's chat. Doug, come here. Matt, you're not cutting out at all. You're streaming fine. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Now I am, yes, but we do not know how long it's going to last. It could just stop. Because I thought for sure I wouldn't have any problems on this stream because I actually ended one stream and put the other stream on pause. Doug is sleeping right now and I'm just trying to get his attention, but it didn't work. Doug! Oh, he's licking his rear end. And we already got a good video of that last night. No, Beth, my 24/7 stream is looping right now. I had to turn everything off, guys. Seriously. Come here, Doc. Come in the little kitchen. Come on. Oh, there he is. Moving slow as molasses in January. Come on there, dog. People want to know about you. Right? Turn around. Duck. Turn around. Okay, how about sitting? Try sitting. Sit. Sit, Doug. Oh yeah, you are so good, eh? Look at this. Everybody look at your nose. Look at your nose, eh? Your nose doing good? I can touch his nose. Look at that, see? I can touch it. And I actually gave it kisses this morning. I did that if I did that any time the last 5 days, I would have got bit. His nose is good. It was right on the tip, guys. Right there. Dougie, your nose is doing good. Yeah, he's doing way better now. He's a handsome boy, yes. But his nose was it was a no-go zone. It was his nose the last couple days. How about a lean over parasol for each camera? I don't understand that. No sleep, Tom. Well, a combination of I'm just worn out. I am. I'm not gonna lie. I'm only human. Contrary to some people think I'm just like some kind of machine. I do have limits. I've hit some kind of limit right now. I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think maybe this internet bad deal here, we might have no internet streaming because of this bad, and it might be a reason for Matt to shut down. I don't know, take a day off. Just let the ducks out and, I don't know what, I don't know. I just feel guilty not streaming because the ducks are here. That's honestly, I feel guilty. feel if I don't stream, I'm dropping the ball. Like I'm failing. You know what I mean? Oh, I know. Don't feel guilty, Susan, but it's just who I am. I'm bad that way. I'm just bad that way. I'm a workaholic. I know, but I can't help myself, Cheryl. I'm a workaholic. That's who I am. I know I had Sunday off. The nerve of me. See, there's always somebody jumps in there on the keyboard, and I don't really get days off, guys. I might just disappear a little bit off the camera, but I'm still in the background doing stuff. I don't really get to, as you would get a day off where you could just sleep in and lay around and do nothing for the whole day. I don't get those days. I don't. It's been a long time. It was like somewhere around 2013 I had something like that happen. So once you get animals, guys, it changes your life. Like, even if you're sick and dying of pneumonia, you still got to do stuff. It's like, it's different. It's different. I'm not complaining, because it's my choice. And it's fun because, I got people like you joining me here right now on this. We seem to have a good internet connection right now. Disco's on the couch right now. In the living room, chilling. Disco's pretty comfy. Whew. Yeah, I know you're a farmer, man. People don't realize I didn't care animals. I'm not a farmer. I'm a YouTuber with animals, but it's the same deal. No, not apple crisp tonight. Real supper tonight. Last night, I had a parcel sent to me by somebody, and I told them not to do it, and they didn't listen. And it came from Australia, and I told them not to do it. They did it once before, and I took and donated it to the food bank, and because I couldn't have it in the house. And then yesterday I went out to the post office to do, I think it was like 9 T-shirts I mailed out yesterday to people. So anybody who had T-shirts in the queue for the last 2 weeks, actually, I was surprised I haven't done it in 2 weeks. But anyways, I picked up this parcel, and it was a box of chocolates and nuts. Needless to say, that was my supper last night. Chocolate and nuts. So I've got to have a real supper tonight. And I got to have a real breakfast. That's what's happening. What happened to Lucy and her boyfriend? They went to Hawaii for the summer. They'll be back in October. Wind up? I don't know. You love the wind ups? I don't know what the wind ups. I lost that. That went right over my head, guys. I'm sorry. You had a cookie supper? Tom, doesn't that just hurt your stomach later? What's for breakfast? I'm having a real breakfast. I'm having hash browns and maybe a little bit of bacon and eggs. I've got to have some real food. Like, I'm not kidding you guys. It was bad. I had Australian hazelnut chocolate and some wicked nuts. Oh, they were so good. They were like just unbelievably tasty mixed nuts, and they had it with sea salt. Oh, they were so good. And then I had on my drive home, because as soon as I opened the box in the car, I was like, oh no, the woman's name is Deb. And I was like, Deb, I told you not to do this. And it was cashew nuts, sweet chili cashew nuts. It was like a 250 gram bag. Okay, so that's like over a half a pound of cashews. I ate them on the drive home. I was just like that with the bag. I need to have real food today. The sweet chili cashews from Australia, they were so tasty, man. But I told her not to send them to me. It's like, it was like, I'm not kidding you guys, it was $90 in postage on the box. I looked at it, I was like, oh, that's just crazy, crazy. I got to send her an email and give her trouble over it. Oh, someone's giving me the definition of wind up. Tease, deceive, invent, conning. Okay, deceptive or provocative act. All right, I didn't know I was doing that this morning. No, I actually prefer my eggs and bacon fat. I find duck fat, I don't know what it is. That's the only thing. That's actually the only thing I don't put duck fat is when I fry my eggs up. I use duck fat for everything, but I don't use them for eggs. I don't know. It just changes the taste. I don't know what it is. I don't like the taste. I like the bacon fat. Or a little bit of butter. Deb killed me. What food did Doug eat? Dog food. Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't macadamia nuts. I'm dying today, guys. It was a very thoughtful thing to mail to me, but it was like I did not need it, and I am paying for it. I think that's why I got a food hangover today. What brand of dog food? It's Royal Canine. Royal Canine. It's the vet brand, and he's on a special one now, on a mobility working dog one. And it is the most expensive dog food I've ever bought in my life. It is the most expensive. But that's, unfortunately, that's the kind of food I have to get Doug now, because it's got all the stuff in it for his muscles. And the vet's hoping that it's going to help his shoulder. Oh, Susan, it's way more expensive than the regular Royal Canine. The regular Royal Canine's already expensive, but this one's really expensive. It's not prescription food. You don't need a prescription to buy it. Duck fat's really good for you. You take issue, but it's not. You're not listening, Cortana. It's not prescription food. You're not. Do we have a bad internet connection? Hello, hello. Everybody else seems to be seeing it here. My message is getting across. Well, we don't know what it's really made of. It could be scraps off the slaughterhouse floor for all we know. We don't know. Or it could be they could actually be buying animals. No idea. Like, do you really know? Like, anything? It's like, I know Doug gets a lot of my food, a lot of treats. He gets supplemented. You just hate Royal Canine. Okay, no problem. Have I checked on the internet? Well, you can buy everything cheaper on the internet, but then you got to get it shipped here, and shipping dog food ain't cheap. It's expensive mailing bags of dog food. Chewy.com has free shipping. Okay. Not to me in Canada. Nothing's free up here. You guys have no idea how expensive everything is up here. You gotta remember, I'm in Canada. Alright, Mar7 Coda 6. That's a great username. Have a good night. Sleep tight. It doesn't matter. So you still gotta get it shipped, Susan. Online. It's like Canada, man. It's like, you know what? I just give you an idea. To mail a bag of food, okay? So like it'd be like a bag of food's 13 kilos. To mail that bag probably cost you 30, 40 bucks in Canada, minimum. And if you're mailing it across the country, like let's say to Vancouver from Ontario, 50, 60 bucks just to mail it. But you gotta remember, 13 kilos is like 30 pounds. You know? So the vet brings it in by the skid, and you know, I get it off of him. Plus, you know, I just gotta support Andrew. He's like, man, oh man, like, I would be barred down the stupidest person in the world to deal somewhere else for anything I could get from him. I think about it, guys. You know, like look at yesterday. On his day off, he was at his dad's farm working. I call him on his cell phone. He goes into his office and takes the quill out of Doug's nose and only charges me for the sedation. Think about it, on his day off. Is that not worth something? Like, I don't care what the food costs when I get that kind of service. Like, think about this. You know, just yesterday alone, if I had to pay, you know, to have a vet come in on his day off to do that, that would have been like a $250, $275 adventure. So it cost me 107 bucks. It was like 107.30 or something like that. Okay, so $107.30, and I didn't pay, you know, 160 bucks, $170 extra. How much dog food would I have to save money on to make up for that 170 alone right there? Not including the fact that it was his day off. He didn't have to come in. You know, because I phoned, you know, to get a hold of him at his hospital. They said, no, Andy's not in. I said, no problem. I know how to track that guy down. And then I phoned him. I left a message because he didn't answer his cell phone because he was out in the field working at his dad's farm. And then the man calls me back, and I tell him my dilemma, and he's like, no problem, man. Let's go in and fix Doug up. I'm like, what is that worth? Like, honestly, give me a price, guys. What is that worth to you? It's worth a hell of a lot to me. Well, I wouldn't say a few million, but it's worth a lot. And then it wasn't just a simple, you know, pull a quill out and toss me out the door. It's my day off. I'm getting out of here, and you know, we have a chat. That's like, you can't put a price on that, guys. You just can't. To be short-sighted about saving money on this and that when you get that kind of service, it's like you're just. That's why I hate retail. I had 22 years of that. I'm a high-end client. I wouldn't say I could say a high-maintenance client. I'd be more like it. Well, it's because I live in the bush with dogs. That's the deal. It's like when you live in the bush with dogs, crap happens all the time. Norm, I haven't taken the ducks in there. My freezer frozen. But I'll do a video when I take them in, or I'll do a stream. But they're in the freezer frozen, labeled. I've got them labeled, and they're labeled. The bags are labeled. Everything's labeled, timed, the whole thing. Your vet is good, but you've got a muzzle out. Okay. Who commented that here? Who's that person? Diane. Diane, you have no idea what it's like dealing with a 135-pound dog that does not want you to touch his nose. And be by yourself. No helpers. I've been down this path. I have pulled more porcupine quills out of dogs by myself than you can shake a stick at. And I have never had a dog like Doug fight the way he fights. And Doug bites. Doug bites. He bites for real. He's not screwing around either. Because Doug has no fear of me. Him and I are buddies, but he's got a rule. Don't screw with him. because I never had him as a pup, so he doesn't have that fear of God that all my other dogs have had. None. I've never had a dog bite me. Never. And I've done like cutting nails by accident, cut a little too short, pulling quills out with my teeth. I could pull quills out of my teeth. Buddy, he once got completely covered, just his whole face. I pulled over 100 quills out of his face with my teeth. Never bit me once. Spike, same deal. Pulled every quill out of his face. Rocco was a little different. Rocco, he fought me, but it never tried to bite me. Doug, different story. Whew. Actually, when Doug is bad and I've kicked his bum for being bad, he's turned and showed me his teeth. Because I never had Doug as a pup, so he's like, he's got a line, you know? It's like, yeah, you give me a little bit of crap, I'll put up with it, but don't push it there, buddy. I don't have to take this. So... I have 4 female Muscovies and Big Red. Yeah, it's not good with the Doug situation. No, don't mess with them. Plus, the other time I did a video. Actually, I did a video where the time I knocked him out in the living room and pulling quills out and fought with him. I did a video, and that was, and then I had to give up. It got too much. And I've got that medical tape where you could wrap it around his mouth and, you know, shut his mouth down, but then he would just use his legs to overpower you. I would have to duct tape his legs, front and back. I would have to use that medical tape on his snout, and then the amount of stress level would be through the roof. He would be fighting me. 135 pounds of, I ain't liking this. It would be just a very, it was $107. No stress for anybody. It was fixed. Done. It would be Doug 1, Matt 0 for sure. But Doug doesn't trust me with pliers around his nose when he's got a quill in his face. Well, put it this way. I told you guys that when he was drugged, he was laying on the couch with one eye open, snoring, watching me walk around the room, because I was walking around the room seeing if he was really awake, and his eyeball was moving, following me around. And he was on like enough medication to, well, he was knocked out for 14 hours. That's how much medication he was on, but yet he could keep his eye open to watch me walking around the room with the pliers in my hand. Is Harvey asking me the same question twice, Dave? Some people do that. They'll ask a question, I'll answer it, and they're not used to getting replies from their comments, and so they just type it again. It sort of like goes right over their heads. I don't know what it is. Matt, do you trust Doug? Because I trust him to a certain degree, but he's really stubborn. You just got the Magoo cams actually ended, Harvey. I ended it because I needed to bandwidth to do this stream this morning, because we got ISPN problems today. I'm streaming 720. It's the only thing I can do right now. Everything else is just crashing. Well, YouTube is just sending out notifications. Unbelievable. That was 13 hours ago. Oh no, you're getting notifications that it's a video. That's what you're getting notifications for right now, guys. Because when I end it, it goes as a video, and you're probably getting notifications that it's a video now. Any plans on getting hats made? I'm planning on opening up a cafe press store. It is the video that you guys are getting notifications? Yeah. But actually, hang on here. Let me just see if my internet is where is that here? Let's just do a speed test here and see if the internet is back up. What's happening here? Oh, no. Well, maybe. The download's working, but last night the upload wouldn't work. Oh. Maybe I can turn the streams back on. Hang on here. This is the test. Oh yeah, we're going back up. We're going back up. We're going back up. No, we're still not at full speed up though. Well, it's better than last night though. Something must have reset. A little bit slow on the up, but not totally crashing slow. Here, I'll just show you there. So normally it's around 29, 30 up. So I'm a little bit slow on the up. So, and last night my ping, guys, this right here, over here, it was 1,000 milliseconds. I couldn't believe it. It was like the ping wasn't working. So it seems to be, we might be back up. Here, let's just do this. Let's turn I just turned the stream back on, outside. So let's run the test again while the stream is running outside. Because last night, it just wouldn't, oh, we're doing pretty good. The ping. The Cafe Press, they got, you know, they got all kinds of colors, but it's not like, they only print on one side. That's the problem. Oh, the internet must be fixed, guys. I'm streaming right now, and I'm still got a 21 speed upload. 22 up, and I'm streaming. 23 up. Oh, we might be up in business again. I got 23.66 upload while I'm streaming 6 up. Because I'm streaming right now. I'm just going to double check. I got one stream that's back up and running outside, the 24/7. Ducks Live. Let me just double check here. And, yeah. Oh, there's a goose looking at me. Man, that's a good picture. I got to show you guys. This is a big, I can't believe what the quality I'm streaming here. Look at this. Look how clear that is. That's pretty clear, right? Yeah, it's working. We're back up. Man, I love the sound. Just love that sound. It's so nice and clear out there. Sound. All right, so something must, I guess they must have got the hairdryer out and dried the coffee out of the server. That's one thing I could think of. You know. Your connection only allows 144p. What are you on dial-up? That's bad. All right, I'm having another coffee, guys. So I don't know what's happening here. Like I said, I got my thinking cap on. I don't know, guys. Right now I'm just wasting time with you, if you're interested. India's going to bed and freeing up the internet? Well, it's possible. No, don't send me coffee, please. It's because I'm very, it's like there's no reason to send me coffee. I got coffee. Okay, what do you want to talk about that? Mandy's brought up a good subject. Let's talk about the Dogfish boy. How old is Doug? He's 5 this Halloween, October 31st. There you go. The lean-to. I got to build something. Or not lean-to, but camera shot, camera protection for the tripod. I got to build something. I have an idea. I called my buddy. He's got a sawmill. And because I've got all those logs over there. But the problem with logs, they're so big, and I don't want to build something that's just crazy heavy And to have all the perfect size logs, like we're talking, you know, like 3-inch diameter type logs, I have a bunch, but I don't have enough to build a whole bunch of shacks. But I got a bunch of logs. So I had a brainwave last night, and I didn't call him last night because it was late when the brainwave hit me, but I have a friend who has a sawmill. And I thought to myself, what if I took a bunch of logs to him in the back of the truck and did a sawmill, cut the logs, because I thought, oh, I'll rip them with a chainsaw. And I was like, oh, that's a lot of work ripping them with a chainsaw to make them into, you know, smaller logs for the idea. So, but he's got a sawmill, so I've got to call into him to see if his sawmill's up and running, because he does other work, so on his farm. And sometimes the sawmill's inside the barn not being used, and if it's outside, then it's like I pull up with the truck and saw the logs, make them smaller. So I'm waiting for that call back on that, because I don't want to buy anything. I want to make something with what I got here. That's the plan. Makes it a little bit more work, because honestly, it'd be a lot easier just going into the hardware store, you know, the lumber yard, and buying a whole bunch of lumber. That would be the easiest, like ridiculously easy thing to do. But I ain't wanting to doing things easy. So, but it would be more money, because I would have to buy, you know, all the lumber, and it would make it faster to build, because everything would be square, and it's way easier to build stuff when everything's square. But I would rather use the logs that I got, and it sort of keeps it more how do we say, if I'm going to have a bunch of these ugly things on the property, at least they're made out of logs from the property. It sort of looks like they're meant for here, you know, so that rustic look, where, you know, if I went in and bought a whole bunch of spruce 2x4s, well, one, I'm not going to buy pressure treated, because it would be just crazy expensive, and then I would buy the regular spruce, and then it would be, they would go black, and they would rot, and it wouldn't last a long time, you know, a couple of years. But, you know, chances are all I need them for is a couple of years, because I'll come up with a better idea. So, but I've got like all these logs here, so like the whole log pile over there. And I'm, like I said, I know a guy with a sawmill, so I'm waiting. I left him a voice message, but I gotta get my head around it. I got different ideas, but I don't know how I'm going to do it. I haven't got that figured out. I have an idea, but I just haven't got a final idea. Actually, I'm going to look at the weather right while we're chatting here this morning, having this morning coffee with a tired, potentially grumpy man. What is the weather today? Okay, so sunny, increasingly cloudiness late this morning, 30% chance of showers, 30% chance. Risk of a thunderstorm this afternoon. Okay, so that's one weather forecast. And then I go to the one, okay, that's 80 kilometers that way. 80 kilometers this way is 40% chance of showers with a risk of thunder showers. So let's go to the hourly forecast, and it says 0% chance of rain this morning, but it starts climbing at noon. 1 o'clock, it starts getting into the 25% range. Man, it just never ends. I'm going to set the tripods up today, and we're going to let the ducks out. But it feels nice not to have predators. I was going to do a duck rush the first thing this morning. That was my plan. But when my internet connection was still down, I was like, no, I don't want to run out there and do the big camera rush and not have it all stream. But I'm just like, I'm looking at the weather, guys. It's like this is all it looks like. It's the whole. They do this. It's a lie. I'll show you the lie here. Okay, look at it. See, so they got rain, thunder. There's the thunder, rain, thunder again. Then it's just totally cloudy and raining, and then rain, and then look at this. Oh, let's throw in 3 days of sun at the end. Now, you know that those 3 days of sun never appear. Never appears. All summer it's been like that. They at the end of the 7-day forecast, they always have, oh, let's throw some sun at the end. Give them some false hope. Mr. Vacation, you shouldn't swear on the channel. It's really bad. The moderators will ban you. Permanently. Yeah, I saw some of the news on the tornadoes and that. It's hot as hell. I wish we had heat here. I really wish. I miss that. Karen, if you fly drones over trees, what do you normally see? More trees. You don't see the ground where the coyote's laying dead. Unless you can figure out some way of getting a drone camera to look through foliage. They haven't come up with that yet. Well, they have. It's a heat camera, but there's no heat from a dead coyote. Unless you want to go for the composting heat. All I know is I took that shot, haven't seen him since. You know? I took the shot, and we haven't seen him since, guys. Since I took that, and you know, maybe the shot did go clear through him, and I don't know. But we haven't seen him since. Just like we haven't seen that fox since I took that shot. You know, the fox is gone. And the fox that was circling the pen, it disappeared after the coyote showed up. So either it left the area or got eaten by a coyote, and then I shot the coyote. Turkey vultures, I didn't see them anymore after that, but they were circling that area. But another thing with turkey vultures, if that it's in a very heavy wooded area, they need a lot of area to land and take off. They're not big into going into tight spots. So if it's like a heavy tree covered area, they could smell it and be circling that area. But unless there's an area for them to land, so they can walk in and snack on it, they won't land in that area. They're a big bird. They need a lot of area to land and take off. They're actually surprisingly big. It's when you see them up close, it's shocking. You're like, oh, that's a big bird. Michael just got answered in the comments for his question, and now he's posting the question again because he wants to hear it from me. Doesn't believe the people replying back to his comment, or he's not reading the comments. That could potentially it. He's asking questions, but he's not reading the comments. Why is Mr. Vacation? Why did you ban Mr. Vacation? Well, I'm confused. Why did Mr. Vacation get banned? I didn't see anything there happen here. He knows not to swear. S Best, why did you ban him? Yeah, he did the F-bomb earlier, but we corrected that, and then I told him not to, and here I'm gonna give Mr. Vacation another chance here, because you can't go back like that. It's like I covered it. I talked to him about that. Okay, why can't I get to him now? Okay, we gotta fix this. Hang on here. Where's Mr. Vacation? Where is he? There he is. Alright, there. Alright, we're gonna give Mr. Vacation a second chance. Yeah, you can't go back after he dropped the F-bomb by accident, and I told him don't do that, and then he said it was hot as hell. He didn't apologize, but at least he didn't do it again. And the way he said it, it was a strategically placed F-bomb. It wasn't just a gratuitous F-bomb. He just didn't know the rules. I warned him that he would be banned permanently, and now he's probably ran away. He's probably gone. He was asking about sex. Oh, I missed that comment. Well, if he crosses the line, we'll take his head off. He's been warned. I didn't see the comment about sex. Was it duck sex? Because I can't figure out why you want to be talking to me about sex. I'm drinking coffee here. Half asleep. Trying to wake up. Figuring out what I'm going to do today. How I'm going to do it. Where I'm going. He's a chat predator? Okay. He did not specify after the bombing. I see. I didn't see this. You guys are telling me this. I'm sorry, I didn't see it. I'm reading comments this morning, unless it just blew by really fast. All right, I'm sorry you guys saw it. I didn't. I could try to scroll back and see this alleged offense. Oh, can we talk about sex? Well, if it's talking about duck sex, yeah, no problem. But he didn't say human or duck. Maybe he forgot to type that in. Okay, let's move on. You're right, MB. He's probably left now anyways. Probably got banned and he's gone. He's probably not watching now. That's what I'm saying, this channel is just screwed. That's potentially what could happen here. He's history. Okay, I'm back. Oh. Wow, dog hair everywhere. Alright, well, I gotta get a plan of action, what I'm gonna do with this tired body of mine today. Tired and not properly nutritionalized last night. I got poisoned by Australia. Generosity of chocolate and nuts. Oh, I feel terrible from that. Matt, look up W Boy on TV. Directions you asked me. I don't understand that. W Boy, what's W Boy? Ask me. Look up W Boy on TV. It'll give you directions. Just ask me. Please look it up on camera. You'll make my day. So if I type W Boy into the search results, and that'll give me an answer. W Boy. Okay, yeah, W Boy. Okay, it's a TV station. That's what I'm coming up. W Boy News. What W Boy? What do you want me to do, Kaylin, about W Boy? Is that where you work? Oh, there's a house fire last night. 2 dead. That's depressing. Is that what I'm supposed to look at? It's a news channel. Yeah, it is. I'm there. I know. The vagueness, eh? Like I told you guys, it's some kind of new language, this chat thing, you know? It's not really English. It's like little short, you know, snippets. It's like, we'll throw a little bit at you. Can you figure it out? It's like, are you trying to drive views for this site? Amazing. The fibble dibble wobble biz. Yeah, exactly. But if you would have gave me the 5th word, I would know what you're talking about. It's the 5 words, you know. It's when you throw, you know, 1 to 4. I don't get it. I need that 5th word to get us to make heads or tails of the full sentence. Flood all over this year. It's text message talk, yeah, but it's either you're talking to a guy that doesn't even text. I don't have that ability. It's like chat charade, sorta. flood in West Virginia. Yeah, there's man, we're having bad weather everywhere. This is like a game show. Eh? You guys throw it at me, and I got to figure it out. Yeah, the flood in West Virginia. We got There's bad stuff happening all over. We're having bad weather. I need to learn how to read people's minds. That's what I need, actually. That would solve all my problems. Especially this broken chat. I'm okay. Big Duck Peking House. I don't understand why that has to do with flooding in West Virginia. California stealing Florida's water. Now we're getting into the good things here. 3 syllables. Tug on the left ear. Right ear. Right ear. You guys have no idea. I wish you guys could. You know, we need a camera pointing here at me trying to figure this out, because it's like it's entertainment. I find it entertainment trying to figure out what you guys are trying to tell me. That's honestly, I probably get more joy out of these streams than you do, because it is really, it's very interesting. It's very interesting, the stuff that gets thrown at me here, and I'm supposed to know. Oh, now Caitlin's upset. She says it's a dumb question, but she never gave me a question. Caitlin never gave me a question, but now she's mad. That's I gotta read this. Now she's gonna leave. Chad, sorry for wasting your time. But it wasn't a question. See, that's the thing. She never gave me a question. So I don't know how, when you don't give me a question, how it could be a dumb question. I don't understand this. That's like. Now Mary's going to too. Everybody's getting hurt. Feelings are getting hurt here. We got a lot of hurt feelings this morning. So I guess the grumpiness is coming out. Or my confusion is being construed as grumpiness. North Korea starting nuclear war? No, ain't happening, guys. There's no way a little North Korea is a problem. I don't believe anything. I'll tell you guys, when everybody starts spewing the same line, it's a lie. The government, the media, everybody's all of a sudden, everybody's talking the same lie. It's Iraq, Afghanistan, and Syria all over again. When CNN and Fox are telling the same lie, guys, the red flag gotta go up, man. It's gotta go up. When everybody starts saying the same thing, you know it's a lie. It is. Especially if the government's in on it. It's all a lie. North Korea is not going to nuke anybody, guys. They're building nukes so nobody nukes them. It's called the nuclear deterrent. Sort of like, you know, it's just that none of it makes any sense if you have any common sense. Don't believe the news, guys. There's more chance of North Korea accidentally nuking themselves. Put it that way. Like, we just don't trust me, guys. We do not want that to happen. Trust me. Well, what was it? Nostradamus said that World War IV was going to be fought with sticks and stones. It's just, there's the warning right there. The Ducks don't want nuclear fallout, so. Oh, it was Einstein that said that? Okay. I knew it was somebody. somebody smart. It's not going to be. We just do it. We just gotta like. We don't want war. Why does everything's got to be war, war, war? It's like it's so man, it's so depressing. Why can't we just get along like ducks? I was going to say like ducks and geese, but the geese pick on the ducks, so it's really not that stable. Rover pilot, you're back. You went away and did some work, huh? We're good now. It seems my internet's back up. The chemtrails will kill us before North Korea. You're right, Mindy. We're all going to die slow of cancer. I say the next time they declare war, whoever declares it goes first. That's the way it should be. And then their families. And then if there's anything left, then we'll look at it. But until then, I'm staying out of it. I don't want to kill anybody. Did Mary say something I was supposed to see? I didn't see it, Gene. You confused me, Mary? Oh, Kaylin's back. You're back, Kaylin. So you wanted me to do a stream of me surfing the internet looking at floods, sharing it on the Ducks this morning. That'd be sort of like hijacking my stream. You like my go first idea? It is. They should. They go first, their family second, and then we'll look at it. Or the leaders of the country get into a boxing ring and take each other on 1-to-1. That would be way better, wouldn't it? You know? There'd be no fighting going on. Because for all we know, Kim Jong-un could be black belt in something. You could, put him right down. We don't know. Disco Biscuits, camera ideas? Yeah, I do have tons of ideas. Well, yeah, Putin ain't gonna get into a ring with Kim Jong-un. Putin, or Congress. Send Congress in first. Or send our useless politicians up here in Canada in. It's like, we've got a good bunch of them up here, guys. Oh, man. My country's in a mess, too. A boxing match. Yeah, I know. Just imagine the lives that would be saved. A democracy? Not right now. It's more like a bad nightmare up here. Who got the polish? I don't know. If this is bald, you need glasses, man. There's hair there. Some people don't know what the true definition of bald is. Bald, there's not hair. There's no hair, It's like, bald is like this. If my whole head was like my forehead, no, it's not peach flush. It's actual hair that's cut short, Raven, but I'm thinking you're blind. Or you're just on here to bash me. Is Canada in a recession? I don't know, man. It's a mess. Is the world in a recession? What would I look like if my hair grew? It would be gray. As I'm old. It would look bad. People love picking on my head. I don't care. Grow a mullet? I had a mullet as a young lad when I was a teenager. I'm not bald though, Susan. I just got short hair. Picture it didn't happen. Oh, there'll be old pictures. I got pictures. I'd have to get the old photo album out and turn the stream camera around and show you guys. And I bet you guys would love it, me to get the flipping through the old pictures. It could be worse. Whoa, hang on here. Someone is really out of touch here. What's that? Where is it here? At least you have Trudeau. It could be worse. You could have Twiddler. Man, Diane, you have no idea how lucky you are that you have Twiddler. You have no idea, man. One day you'll realize we're screwed up here. You don't want what we have up here. It's bad. Yeah, I did just say that to you, Diane. You have no idea how bad. I don't know where you're. If you're a U.S. citizen, and you have no idea how bad it is up here. We have 71 genders up here, and if you don't acknowledge them, you go to jail. How do you like that one? Go to federal jail because you don't accept 71 genders. There's 71 different sexes and duxes. Yeah. It's crazy what's going on up here. We've got right now, and I don't know if you guys realize this, but we, like, okay, I'm going to go a little political here, you guys. I'll probably lose some subs over this, but hey, if I do, I do. This is the real Matt. You've heard of Calais, France? And, the refugee camp and all the problems they're having and, the crime and all that. Well, we've got a Calais 2.0 in Canada. They're building it right now. They've turned the Olympic Stadium in Montreal into a refugee camp. There's 500 illegals a day crossing the border in southern Quebec from New York. 500 a day. And the government is letting them in, these illegals, because it's U.S. is a dangerous country. Okay, Mr. Vacation has to go now. He has to go. It's not even an underground railroad. It's above ground. The government, you don't believe it. It's unbelievable what's going on. And in Manitoba, it's crazy what's crossed. It's nuts. The invasion coming from the U.S. right now, we're under attack. And we're paying for it. I'm paying for it. It's like, and we give them everything. And they're not even Syrian refugees. Actually, the one I watched the other night, guys, this was good. The guy says he was from Syria, and he didn't speak English, and he asked the reporter if he could speak Spanish. He was a Spanish-speaking Syrian refugee. How does that even... And the government lets him in. It's like, you can't even make this stuff up. Anyways. A Spanish-speaking Syrian refugee. It's like... Anyways. Probably just lost a whole bunch of subs on that one, but hey, that's the deal. The Ducks are under attack. Oh, and chat has gone silent. We're a free country made up of refugees. Oh, I know what caliphate is. But these aren't refugees. These are illegal immigrants, Mary. Or not Mary, Diane. Big difference. I'm going to tell you guys a little story, okay? Back in the 90s, I wanted to move to another country, okay? And I was serious about it. And I did a lot of research. And I never once thought of illegally entering a country and staying there. I looked at it the legal way. How could I become a resident of another country? That don't happen anymore. It's just come across the border and declare your life is in peril. Like, I'm going to die if I stay in the States. And the States is one of the safest countries in the world by international standards. but we're letting all these people in. It's bad. What's happening up here? I'm going to give you guys how crazy it's gotten up here. This is a lot of people in Ducks. You don't realize that Canada's not the utopia you think it is. In Ontario, this is how crazy we've gone over here. I know this is not duck stuff, but you know, there's going to be people leaving this comment stream here real quick. The government is passing a law up here, which is it's going through, that if your child comes home, let's say he's 6 years old, 8 years old, and he comes home and you're a little boy and he says, "Mommy, I think I'm a girl." And if you, as a parent, don't give him gender therapy so that he can change his sex at 8 years old, and goes back to school and tells the teacher, "Mommy and Daddy won't let me be the other sex," the school will report this to Child Services, and then the government will take your kid away from you, and then it will give the kid gender therapy to change its sex at 8 years old. Because we know at 8 years old, everybody knows what they want to be. I wanted to be a fireman at 8 years. Actually, there you go. I wanted to be a fireman. I'm not a fireman because I changed my mind. It's crazy what's going on, guys. The world is upside down. It's upside down. It's just nothing makes any sense anymore. Like, nothing makes any sense. It's like you can't even, you know, if somebody was writing a movie script about this, and this is the movie, and you were sitting there watching it, you're going like, there's just no way that this is the craziest movie I've ever watched. But it's not even a movie. It's real life now. But people are sitting, oh, this is normal. Like, how can you, like, anyways, it's just, no, it's not right. Something's wrong, you know? I'm not lying about this stuff, guys. Like I said, I'm a news junkie. You know, that's what I watch on YouTube. I'm a news junkie. I don't watch a lot of popcorn for the brain stuff. I watch news, what's going on around here, and I started down this path about food, you know, and we were getting poisoned by our food, and that's why I grow and raise my own food. That's why I started on YouTube as a hobby in 2011. You know, was putting my food videos up, growing my own food, because I found out that we were getting poisoned. And well, I found out there's something wrong because I was gaining weight and I was making no sense. I was gaining all this weight and I was always sick, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. And then I researched it and I found out I'm getting poisoned. So I started growing my own food, and then I started down the rabbit hole. And now I'm like, holy mackerel, things have just we're off the rails. We're off the rails. It's like, this is like, there's something wrong. No. You were promised coffee with a grumpy person. It started off that way, but we just got a little bit serious here. I'm sorry, guys, about getting serious. I'm sorry. I never meant to share my views about the duck, my personal what's going on. I try to keep that to myself here, but you know, it's like, this is just, I'm a normal person. I'm just in awe of how screwed up everything is. It's like we're rampant sin left unchecked. It's like the society, the debauchery of society is right out there. And I'm not, you know, racist or prejudiced or anything like that. Trust me, I'm not. I'm probably the most open person there is. I don't care about what you want to do with your life, but don't force your views on me. Well, the latest there was I watched another one at a gay pride parade, which I really don't care about. I have had friends that were gays, and it doesn't bother me one bit, okay? I ain't having sex with them, so it doesn't bother me. But they had an 8-year-old twerking. What is an 8-year-old doing at a gay pride parade twerking? Like, I don't get that. It's like, and GMOs. There's another one, Mindy. Yeah, they're in the GMOs. Actually, Andy and I were talking about that yesterday. How does your body digest and metabolize a tomato crossed with a salmon? How? Our body, how does our body digest this? A tomato that's being crossed with a salmon. You know? No, this 8-year-old twerking was not BS, man. It was at the gay pride parade, dressed in drag, and the 8-year-old was right there with all the men. It was pedophilia, is what all it was. It was just men looking at little boys. Trust me, it was sick. Sick stuff, man. Trust. I saw the video. I ain't lying. It was like, and YouTube even did the old age restriction and tried to get rid of the video. They actually deleted the video and then got brought back up again. Sodom and Gomorrah. That's what it is. We're at the end, guys. This is history repeating itself right now. It's an exciting time. It's a sick time to be alive, but it's an exciting time to be alive because we're seeing. Yes, Gene, it's a real thing. Tomato crossed with a salmon. It is. Seriously. Google it. I don't make things up, guys. I don't sit here and lie to you. I'm telling you what I've seen, what I've read. But it's like history's repeating something. You think of the fall of the Roman Empire. You think about the debauchery that took place at the end, how it was crashing and burning. And it took 400 years for the Roman Empire to crash and burn. We're doing it much faster because of technology. You know, everything's, you know, we're advancing at an unbelievable pace, you know, society. And it's like a free-for-all. It's like, it's just nothing makes any sense anymore. It's like, what is going on? There's no principles, there's no morals, there's no ethics, there's nothing. It's just gone, you know? It's like, it's just bad, you know? It is. But I know what I'm doing good, you know? I'm helping the homeless, I'm doing my thing, and I don't care, you know? Everybody says, you know, take care of themselves, and, you know, I don't think that way. I don't know about the world ending August 21st. I got a lot to do by the 21st. There's no way I can get everything done in 11 days. You can't. Actually, you know, I'm probably losing a ton of subs with this this dialogue that we're going on right now, guys. It's like, I know people don't like it because the duck adventure. Well, this isn't really a duck video. It's more like Matt's tired, and now he's rambling on about things that probably I shouldn't be talking about on this channel. But personally, you find the world's improving? Oh man, we're improving in some ways, guys, but we're on the world of debauchery. Rover Pilot, those subs that are leaving, they're the snowflakes. We've lost a lot of subs, guys, which I really don't care. I'm doing what I love to do, and that's sharing this adventure. And we've been hemorrhaging subs. They don't like the real Matt. You know, I know you said taking, Mindy. I got that. You're helping out the women's battered shelters, the women's shelter. That's really good of you. You know, this channel brings good people together because of what we're doing, and we're real. We're not being sugar-coated. That's the thing about live. You can't hide it. You can't play the game. Like, there's so many channels out there, guys. I know when I'm watching the videos, and it's like, this is fake, because you're not like that in real life. This is real life right now. You are watching real. This is it, not scripted. I might say something I might regret, might not. Might put my foot in my mouth. You never know. You know. You never know. Oh, there's so many scripted. I did it, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I got lots of videos that are scripted. Tons. I can go back and I can. It's really slick entertainment. It's edited slick. It's smooth. It's everything. Every day is a bag of sugar and rainbows and unicorns. And it was just like everybody, you know, thought, man, you are always so happy. Everything's going wrong, and you're always so happy. Well, you know, that's because I edited out all the bad stuff. You know, and now with the live this year, as you're getting her all. This is it. This is everything. There's no hiding nothing. So, which, you know, Has cost me viewers. I'm not gonna lie, it has. But I'm way happier this year. I am. I'm way happier. I'm more tired because it's harder, but I'm having more fun, and I'm thinking I have more engagement with you people. I'm feeling it is. I feel like, honestly, it feels like I got a big giant family now. That's what it feels like. Big giant, massive, huge, actually. Like think about this. I'm having coffee with 160 people this morning in my house here. It's and we don't know, like, you know, how many people have come and gone this morning. I could have potentially had 300 people here for coffee. You know. Oh, no, coffee's great. I'm just looking at. Oh, everybody's chatting pretty quick here. I can't read it. I have to scroll back here, guys. Hang on here. Yeah, sometimes the Duck channel gets a little off the Duck storyline. It's fun chatting. I know. Well, this morning I woke up and I was like so tired. I was like, oh, I gotta go do the Ducks. I'm so tired. I was like, oh, how would I do a coffee chat? Oh, now Diane's cracking the whip. Coffee's empty, time to get back to work. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Well, I am gonna go set the cameras up on the tripods. That is gonna happen. I gotta get some breakfast into me. We've gone the full gamut here of conversation this morning. We're all over the place. And the world is upside down. And I drink my coffee black. The gift of gab. Yeah, I've been told I have that. You be my friend on February for a year? We've covered everything here this morning. The world's upside down, ducks, tired, grumpy, internet connections, everything. We've been everywhere. Donna's chained to her desk and she's waiting for coffee break. Hello, Mary. Wave back. Hi, Mary. Somebody really wants to name ducks. Actually, chemtrails, you know, the thing is like we have an airport, international airport here, but we don't get a lot of chemtrail action. Lots of times, you know, the jets go over and there is a vapor stream, but it dissipates really fast behind. Like, it's a true vapor stream. Like, we're talking, you know, it's not like kilometers and kilometers and kilometers long behind the plane. It's like, you know, just a short burst behind it, a true vapor trail. But we don't get a lot of air traffic over top of here. Lots of times jets go over top, guys, and there's nothing behind them. Not a thing. Just a jet going through the sky. Nothing behind it. Zero zip. So, yeah, we don't have, but I don't have a lot of air traffic over top of here. But it's like there's. Well, they've proven they're doing some kind of what is that, aluminum? What is that stuff they're spraying? The aluminum. They've found it in the soil. Geoengineering, guys. The day is going to come. We're all going to get woken up, and it's going to be like, they have been doing what to us? I saw the plastic dome concept won't work because of the mics. It's got to be wide open for the microphones so that we don't have the echo sound. That's the problem. The camera can't be enclosed. It's got to be open, but yet have a big enough roof that nothing can hit it. But Doug is doing great. Okay, you must just be joining in on this crazy long morning coffee stream. Yo, what's up? Not much, Alexander. Camera inside, mic outside, then the mic's in the weather. We can't have that. How does it feel to have 150 people shout at you? I don't know, it's not bad. I'm having coffee. I could have had coffee by myself and got nothing done. Or did something. I don't know. I'm a little bit burned out today, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm tired. Matt's is taking, I guess we could call this a little bit of a break, morning break. Just having a silly chat with you guys. Just seeing who wants to have a coffee, and you know, that's basically it. That's all we're doing here. Nothing more, nothing less, nothing constructive. Well, maybe a little bit constructive, but it's a clickbait video. I'm not grumpy. I was at the beginning, Susan. Honestly, I was. When I first woke up, I was a little bit grumpy because I cracked my toe on the edge of the wall, and it sort of put me in a bad mood. And I thought, let's do a stream. I'm upset. Let's see who I can lose today as a sub. And then things went right, and we didn't get to. I didn't get to do much torpedoing of my channel because the grumpy seems to blow people off. They leave. Actually, it's more or less sarcastic, blows people away. Actually, you know, I just want to look at something, guys. Hang on here. I want to see what the poll results are on that one I did the other day. I did what you call it? What you call it? Help me here, guys. The poll, the vote. What video was that on? I was out at the lake. It was the boat, right? We were in the boat. Yeah, there it is. Ducks, lake, and boat. All right, so this is, what are the poll? I'll share this with you guys. I'm curious because people go and vote later. All right, so here's we got 149 people voted. I'll show it to you. So this is the results. Okay, there you go. So change nothing, 134 people, and the show was 9, and Snowflake Edition is 6. So that was the poll results. So I'd call that, you know, either a rigged election or Putin did it. I got a hunch Putin did it. That's what I'm thinking, you know. Or we got hacked. That could be it too. We got hacked. So technically that stream is null and void. We need to impeach the duck guy. That's the only answer. That's what I'm thinking. What do you think? I think we were hacked. No, I'm not a comedian. You voted 99 times. Totally possible, you know. Well, it's like California. I just read an article on that. They had 144% more registered voters than they had people in their state that were legally allowed to vote. How do you have 144% more voters registered than you have in your state? I don't know. How do you do that? It's crazy, guys, what we're going through here. Oh, pretty soon the Duck Adventure is going to get banned on YouTube. We're going to get what do they call that? What do they call it? Limited status state. We'll have some group come on here and we'll be out. The ducks will be, you know, thrown to the back of YouTube. We've got a fiery conversation going here this morning. Growing your own food is unsafe? Huh? Sure. Yeah, it is. Exactly. knowing what you eat is the worst thing that you could do to yourself. So just stick to that, you know, the cardboard box food at the grocery store. I prefer not to know what I eat. I want to. I want to just. I want to poison myself in ignorance. Hot dogs and Captain Crunch is all you eat. Oh boys, you're headed down a bad path. I've been in a hot dog plant. I've seen hot dogs made. You don't want to hear that story. Put it this way. I haven't eaten a hot dog since I've been in a hot dog plant. I saw Schneider's Red Hots being made in person. Haven't eaten them since. You want to hear the story, Mindy? Okay. Back in the 80s, I lived in Calgary. I sold light bulbs, okay, at the beginning of my early 20s. And there was a company, which we all know, it's called Schneider's, which you know Schneider's, okay, big company. And they had a plant on Blackfoot Trail in Calgary. I don't know if it's still there. It's probably not. They probably closed it and moved to Mexico. But they made Schneider's Red Hots there. And I used to sell light bulbs, and we had these special light bulbs that were covered in rubber, and that they had to be legally used in food processing. So if a light bulb got broken, that none of the glass would fall into the food, okay, the meat processing. So I'm in there selling to the maintenance guy. I'm in there, you know, I'm like 23, 24, and I loved Schneider's Red Hot dogs. Ate them all the time, okay, all the time. Like, I lived on Schneider's Red Hots. I just love them. So I'm in there, and you know, like, because I like Schneider Red Hots, I'm driving by the meat packing plant, and I gotta go in there, you know, and then I find out they're, you know, using these special light bulbs. So I'm talking to the maintenance guy, and then he's walking me around the plant, showing me all the different types of bulbs they use, and then how everything had to be covered in rubber and all that kind of stuff. And I'm standing there, and they had aluminum snow shovels, like the snow shovels I use in the duck pen, that type of thing, aluminum, you know, wood handles, that kind of thing. And they were scraping the meat off the concrete floor. Now we're walking around on the concrete floor, and they're scraping the meat off the concrete floor, throwing it into these big vats that are getting ground up and mixed together to make the hot dogs. And I'm watching them scrape this up, and then they're throwing it into the hopper, and I'm like, okay, so what? I'm thinking, you know, this is waste. And you know, we're making Red Hots right now. This is the Red Hot line. And I was like, oh. So we're walking around on a floor that we're scraping stuff off of and throwing it into the hopper, and we're making Schneider's Red Hot dogs. Never ate them again. But I did sell them light bulbs for many years after that, but I stopped eating the hot dogs. So that's about 1984, 85, around there. Yeah, I would have been, yeah, about 84, 85. Around that. It was the early 80s. That's my Schneider story. Happened to me in real life. So that's the deal. It's worse than other countries? Yeah, it is. It's worse. There's stuff. You thought it was going to be worse than that, Mandy? I don't know. Eating scrapings off the floor, that's pretty bad. So that's the deal. That was my experience on hot dogs. So I don't eat them anymore. And every time I'm in the grocery store and they have the big display, the Schneider Red Hots on sale. I look at them and it's like, that's the first thought that comes to my head. It's it's just like, as soon as I see the display, or even if I'm in any store, I see Schneider's Red hot dogs. It's like flashback, like it just happened yesterday. It burned it into my mind permanently. Costco hot dogs are the bomb. Sure, trust them if you want. Like I said, guys, I don't eat it unless I know what it is now. When I eat, my food is like, other than when people mail me poison from Australia in the form of nuts and chocolate, I'm usually pretty good. I know what my meat is. I know where it came from. I know where it was raised. I know where it died. The veggies, I know where they come from. I like it that way. I never feel sick the next morning. Yeah, they eat a little bit of mud, but it's my mud. Grind my own meat. Yeah, do that. Everything's mine. I don't have doubts about my food. So no matter, I just told a gross story, and some people, they don't care. They'll just keep eating the poison. Yeah, duck eggs taste way better than chicken eggs, big time. What's the difference between the taste of a duck and a chicken egg? It tastes more like a duck egg, less like a chicken egg. If you're buffering, it's you, because I got a good connection. I don't know why they don't sell duck eggs at your store. I don't run the store. I was reading some people are. Have I ever had pickled duck eggs? Actually, I've got pickled duck eggs in my fridge right now that were made for me by somebody that I gave a bunch of eggs to, and we split the pickling. Got one jar left. My soil might have rocks in it, but she grows pretty good. I bless my food every day. So I guess I'm kosher. Packaged food, it's just scary, man. You know the videos of people urinating on the production lines and that. It's like that's what we see. What don't we see? How do I store my eggs? In the fridge. I've got enough eggs to last me till October, and then I'll go about a month and a half with no eggs. And then the ducks will start laying eggs. Yeah, I could make my own sausages if I want. But you know what I need to do? I need to make my own breakfast right now. My gut is telling me to cook something up. I've got it sitting out here, and I'm thinking I need to do that, guys. I think I need to say goodbye. It's been a blast, but my belly's telling me I need to eat. It's 9:52. My time. Keep the video running while I cook my breakfast? No. I gotta have some breakfast time. Talk and cook? You guys are bad. Yeah, but we can end up going somewhere else on the conversation, not duck time. Not duck related. We could go off into that area where, the subs drop off because, I gotta call my friend back. Yes, I gotta call him back too. I gotta do that right now. and talk to him if he's interested in helping me build something that I haven't figured out yet what I'm going to build. I got to figure it out. I got to come up with something, guys, that I can leave the cameras out during the day, even with the threat of rain, and not living in this life of paranoid. I'm truly paranoid because of the weather. It's no fun. It is no fun. It actually is no fun. Umbrella on sky hooks. Alan, that's the answer. I never would have thought of that. My problem solved. I just got to go on Amazon and order some umbrellas with the sky hooks. That's simple. Perfect. Right on. That's so good. I can take the rest of the day off now. I don't need to even call my buddy back. Just get them sky hooks and we're laughing. And then paint it with striped paint. I'm not big into stripes. A table with long legs, sort of like that. But I like the sky hooks better. I'm so glad. Alan came right at the end with the answer to my problem in life. Now I can go and have a nap because my problems are solved. I'm gonna say goodbye. This stream. How long have we been streaming? I'm just gonna check here because it seems like I've been here all morning. An hour and 52 minutes. Unbelievable. You can't tell if I'm real or sarcastic. I'm really sarcastic. There you go. You have a lot to catch up on. Yes, if you want to watch this chat again from the beginning, but I'll warn you, we go places that are not duck related on this chat today. We go to the darker side of life. The real side. Skyhooks, no, they got them on Amazon. Amazon.ca has them. I don't know about the .com has them, but .ca's got the Skyhooks. I gotta order them. I hope it's on Prime and then it's free delivery because I've already paid that scamming program for the Prime. So we got pretty real this morning. We got really real. I told you guys things that I've never shared before on the channel. I've always said I wouldn't share that stuff. But anyways, I did today. We somehow slipped into that side of me that I normally don't share on the channel because this is all about ducks, not about how upside down everything is. There's lots of channels on YouTube about this stuff. Lots. We don't need to have the duck zone go there. But we did today. Eggs, bacon, hash browns. That's what's going to happen here, Diane. Real soon, actually. It's all good, Mindy? Well, I'm glad. Well, some of us think it's good. Some of us not. But we got 163 thumbs up. But maybe those thumbs up happened before I went to the real side of life. Real talk is good? It is, Mindy. Mandy, I mean. Sorry. I got Mindy and Mandy screwed up there. Cross the lines. I'm shorting out. You realize conspiracy theory is code word for the truth. You do know that, that the conspiracy theory was weaponized by the CIA. I'm really going deep now, guys. We're going down the rabbit hole, warning you. You need to Google that. I'm thinking, yeah, we lost some people on that one. There is no truth anymore. Yeah, well, there is truth, but a lot of people don't want to hear it. I can get pallets, but I don't want to use pallets because I don't need to. I speak the truth, Mindy? Well, some people say I'm crazy. Because some people don't want to talk to me. I depress them, they tell me. Dig and you will find the truth. Yeah, and it'll scare you. And the truth is, all the ducks are CGI. I know. That gig's been up for a while. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I gotta come up with something for the duck. I gotta make it look real. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I gotta figure something out. Right now, like this, the pen doesn't really exist. The fox, Claire, I'm thinking that the fox. Well, we don't have a confirmed kill, but I'm thinking that the fox got a hole in it. And it sort of didn't patch up and died because it hasn't been back since that day. Actually, has not been back. It's hard doing the CGI ducks. It really is, guys. Especially to make it look live and real. It's really hard. Oh, it's just so tiring. But honestly, I gotta go because we've been going an hour and 56 minutes on this crazy little chat this morning. I did not count. I thought I just turned the camera on. We'd be doing a little bit of a short chat here, and I'm now 2 hours into my day, and I've been basically question period. That's what I've been going through here. The sooner I eat, yes, the sooner I eat, the sooner I get outside and let the poor little ducks out. Because they gotta come out. I gotta let them out. And then I gotta figure out the camera situation. And what is the weather? Let's do a quick chat, or quick weather chat, quick chat on the weather, and then we'll leave. And the hourly forecast says, okay, it's 9:59 right now, and my internet's slow again. What's going on? Come on, connect internet. Okay, we're still at 40%, but where's the hourly one? Come on. The hourly forecast takes forever to load. Sorry about this, guys. We're waiting, and it doesn't start to get iffy till 2 o'clock now. All right. So let me go have my breakfast, and then I'm going to I have Tumblr, yeah, but nobody follows me, or next to nobody follows me. Why don't I say hello ducks anymore? I do say hello. I actually talk to the ducks more this year. I actually talk to them. I don't just do the hello, I actually talk. I chat. Sort of like a little bit like a crazy person, like a cat person, you know, type of thing. I find myself carrying on conversations with the ducks by myself. I think I'm losing it, actually. I might be. I might be losing it, actually. I found myself doing that lately. Talking to the ducks, especially Stripper Magoo. I talk to Stripper Magoo far too much. But the ducks know my voice because they come over when I'm talking. We should have done this outside this morning on a milk carton. But then we would have been overtaken by ducks and geese, and we wouldn't have went down the rabbit hole. Anyway, maybe tomorrow. That's possibly tomorrow. You need a wife. No, I don't. I need a camera person. I need a helper. That's what I need. Yep, you gotta go pack your truck and go to the women's shelter and help them out. That's good of you today. That's really good, actually. So I'm gonna say goodbye. And we're going to I'm gonna go have my breakfast. So I got 40 minutes here. I gotta be gone, get my breakfast happening, and then we're gonna go and let the ducks out. I might let the ducks out actually before I have breakfast. I might do that. There's no reason to, yeah. I gotta grab another camera though, because this battery's gotta be dead here soon. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, to the little boy's room, and I'm going to change cameras. I'm just going to let the ducks out the front of the pen. Then I'm going to come back inside here and have breakfast. And then I'm going to go back out and do the cameras. Because there's no reason for the ducks to still be locked up. We aren't under a predator problem right now. And I'll kick Dougie outside anyways. So, okay. So I'm going to say goodbye. And I'm going to start another stream in about, well, whatever time it takes me to go to the little boy's room, relieve myself, and then come back out. And then we're going to do a short, so don't go far, guys. I'm not kidding you. We're just going to do a short duck rush video out the front gate onto the lawn, and then I'm going to turn the camera off and come back in and cook my breakfast up. So give me 3 minutes, okay? I'll be back with another stream in 3 minutes to let the ducks out. So you better come back. I better have 142 people back like instantly. Instantly. Like it should be like I'll turn the stream on. There should be 141 people. Well, 141 now right away. Okay?